Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where we talk about things we love like gaming, shows, and anime. We've seen many foolish decisions made throughout the series. Some so bad, things straight up turn to shit the very next moment. So I think it's time we take a look at the worst decisions made in Dragon Ball Z. But before we begin, I'd like to give a shout out to Pryak Jr., TFS, Vegeta, Jake Cox, Brandon Wolf, and AMV Master 101. I hope you guys are ready for this upcoming video because here we go! Number 10. Goku passing out on top of a truck. Goku should have known better than to pass out on top of a truck that happens to be driven by a blue man with horns. That just doesn't look like he's on your side. Not to mention, look at those edges. The snake weighs like a sidewalk. Why would you drive a big ass truck through it? You're begging for trouble here. Now, you gotta deal with Hell's yoga instructors for not paying close attention. Number 9. Allowing Frieza to continue transforming. Why would you just stand there and watch as Frieza becomes much more powerful in the next few minutes? You have the chance to strike. He's right there. You could throw a rock at him. Or at least beat the shit out of Vegeta, then heal him, rinse and repeat so you can get multiple Zenkai boosts. This will be like a race. Two guys powering up the ass. That would be fun to watch. Number 8. Vegeta leaving to search for Goku. All I can say is that if Vegeta had not gone off to space to search for Goku, then maybe we wouldn't have to deal with Garlic Jr.'s pathetic ass. I mean, I doubt that the evil fog could possibly affect Vegeta. Actually, this might unleash his darker side and turn him into a cold-blooded maniacus. Either way, he would surely kick Garlic Jr.'s ass in like the next minute. Number 7. Taking directions from a bunch of kids. So you're thousands of miles away from Earth and you feel the need to ask the boys lost in space to give you directions to Namek? Well, you should have known that something might not go right. And what happens? My heroes end up in a random-ass planet with two aliens who pretended to be Namekians. Wait a minute. Why didn't these guys just eat them while they had the chance? I mean, they were right there. Was it really necessary to have them go through a massive adventure just to reveal your evil plot by the end of it all? Number 6. Vegeta letting Cell absorb 18. If Vegeta had simply killed Cell, or at least just not let him absorb 18, then that means Goku and Trunks would not have been killed. A lot of people would not have been killed, but we can all agree that that was a dick move on him. And letting Cell become stronger? At least Vegeta got his just desserts, but imagine what changes would have been made if 18 weren't absorbed. Number 5. Krillin destroying the remote control. Krillin, you had one job. One fucking job. This is the guy who will ditch your best friend for some pussy. Okay. So if Krillin had not destroyed the remote control and actually deactivated Android 18, then that means Android 16 would beat the shit out of him. So I guess that's what quickly changed his mind. I mean, look at 16, he's like a freaking colossus. Number 4. Handing Krillin the bag of senzu beans. I do believe I've mentioned that Krillin has a knack for throwing senzu beans like they were lifesavers. I mean, they are lifesavers, but not the fucking candy. These beans take forever to grow. Why is Krillin always in charge of holding them? I mean, at one point all it takes is the tip of his fingers just to show how fast it takes for senzu beans to go to waste. Well, at least Gohan kept one in his... Wait, where did he tuck it? Number 3. Not using the Dragon Balls to find Dr. Gero's lab. So you have a boy from the future appear. Well, from the future to warn you about the next biggest threat. He's not only warning them, but he tells them that their attempts to fight the androids got them all killed. So why would you not simply look for their creator's secret lab and trash the crap out of that place? Then beat up the creator and tell him fuck science. Also, Goku, he gave you the antivirus. Why didn't you use it? Yes, it's grape flavor, but who cares? If I had hemorrhoids and the doctor prescribed me with antibiotics, those things taste very nasty. But who gives a shit? I'd rather not have a lump of meat hanging out of my planet. Freaking Morty over here tells you that you need to take this or you will die. What else does he have to say for you to know the future results? Number 2, Krillin not slicing off Frieza's head instead of his tail. Remember how Krillin managed to survive Frieza's horn impalement? Well, our boy Krillin decided to use his Destructo Disc and slice off Frieza's tail. The best part is that it worked. The Destructo Disc sliced it clean off. Krillin, let me tell you what's gonna happen next. So you had one chance to slice off Frieza's anything. You chose his tail. Why? You know he's gonna be more pissed off than ever, right? You might as well Just create another destructive disc and aim it at yourself. Or use a solar flare to blind his ass and then try it again and aim for his face. Number 1. Goku letting go of Raditz's tail. This had to be number 1 because this was the first decision that could have changed the entire storyline for our heroes. If Goku had listened to Piccolo and not let go of Raditz's tail, then Goku would not have to sacrifice himself to finish off Raditz. So that means Goku would still be alive, and he would have no knowledge of King Kai or the techniques that would be taught by him. Also, he wouldn't be as strong as he'd be if he had trained on Earth to prepare for the Saiyans. I mean, he could train with Piccolo, but most of Goku's enemies have been dealt with the Spirit Bomb. Sure, most of them have failed, but it has worked. I guess in the end, it wasn't such a shitty decision to let go of his brother's tail, but still, it's gotta be the worst decision he made as it cost him his life. It turned out great in the end, so it was a necessary bad decision. And that's it for the top 10 list. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, put a thumbs up. And if there are any other videos you would love to request, please let me know in the comments. Also, if you want a shout out, a video request, or you want to ask me a question, I strongly recommend you post it on my Facebook page or Twitter. And if you want to see more of my videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as it really helps me out a lot. And I'll be sure to let you know when I post up more videos. This is Score saying have an awesome day.